EmceeTV.
Yo, what's good on your Sunday morning? It's your boy, that motherfucker Steve, coming at you live from EmceeTV Studios. And as always with me, my bro.
He's charged up. This your boy, Big Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the coast. And they know,
We up in here on this Sunday morning. It's a football
Man.
Sunday morning, right, Ray?
It is NFL Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's motherfucking Christmas time in September. You know, I couldn't think of a better day. I couldn't think of a better day to wake up and jump on the podcast. I'm beyond excited. I'm like a child right now. Hey, emotions are high. This shit is real.
Hell yeah, that's dope. So I wanted to kick this one off. We had a viewer. Let me get us situated here real quick. We had a viewer stop by and see me at work the other day. I was making drinks, and and I want to shout out my man David G. He stopped by and he said, "Man, I was watching you guys on the podcast, and he dropped some little tidbits on me that he enjoyed, and I thought that was really cool, man. So I thought that was pretty dope, and." But he dropped some knowledge on me on this 27 Club. He was like, "You know what the 27 Club is?" And I said, "I do not." And so he put me up on this. So this one comes in from a viewer named David G. And I ain't gonna put him full on blast, so I'll just say G. But you know who you are. Appreciate the info. He's a big Chiefs fan, so I know he's gonna be watching football today, I would imagine. But anyways,
It's already played, Steve.
I know that. They held it down heavy duty too. We're gonna get into that.
It's already played.
It was a very nice game. They got to open the season this year against the Ravens. But anyways,
Yes, they did.
The 27 Club. It is an informal list consisting of mostly popular musicians, expanded by artists, actors, and celebrities who died at the age of 27. Which is pretty wild. I guess it's there is Amy Winehouse, Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, John Michael Basquiat, Kurt Cobain, and a handful of other people that are apparently on here, and they all happen to pass away at the age of 27. And so this is kind of a internet club that somebody, I guess a collection that somebody noticed. So had you ever heard of this?
I've never heard of it, and I'm not really impressed, man, respectfully, because I feel like, okay, now let's do the research of how many celebrities died at 25. I imagine that list is just as crazy. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
come on. I don't know. Like, there's billions of people and there's thousands of stars over spans of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, how hard is it to accrue a list of a whole bunch of notable people that died at the same age? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
How many people all died at 29 that were famous? It'd be a lot of motherfucking important people that died at 29 when they were famous. You know, I don't know. That's just how I feel.
I see what you're saying. We just got a comment. Appreciate you tuning in and watching with us, MW. He said it's freaking early.
Shout out MW, man. Hey, it's NFL Sunday, baby. We got to get up. We got to get it cracking. We got to get this shit in.
That's my bro. I got a couch from him. So that's the homie. We go back.
There you go. Shit, I bet you it's a very nice couch.
It is, man. It's the tan leather couch I got in my living room. I love it. And matter of fact, I'm waiting on that other piece of the couch set up. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. He said he moving before too long. I'll get this other piece and the chair. So he gonna have the whole set for your boy.
Okay. Shit, you just bought a piece of it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's all I could afford at the time. You know what I mean? I said I'm gonna reserve this piece. I'll get that other
put
piece
that shit
later.
on layaway. Motherfucker, do you take a post-dated check?
You know what I'm saying? He said I'm gonna inch my way to 1,000,000. All right. He said the 27 Club is more. So he knew about this. The 27 Club is more about the era. Saw a trend, but yeah, people. I can only read part of the comment. So it's more about the era. Saw a trend, but yeah, point stands. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It was something I wasn't up on. I wasn't familiar with it, but apparently several people know what's going on the 27 Club. That's another club I want to join. I guess I'm already past it, so I'm in the clear. But
You can't get in.
hey, yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I'm
I'm
denied.
out.
I'm denied. He said you are not
I'm
allowed.
out.
Man, there was some other little. I keep saying little like I'm not. When I say little, I
Yeah.
ain't really take it
Yeah.
down a
I feel
notch. You know
you.
what I mean?
Yeah, and you do. But you corrected it, and that's the beautiful thing. A lot of motherfuckers don't and don't even understand that. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Like,
What?
oh yeah, I did this little show at Lefty's last night. Like, fuck that. Like, I already shitted on that. We did an amazing show at Lefty's
Right.
last night. You smell me? Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I heard it come out my mouth, I went, "Ooh, that sounds a little dismissive."
Hey, but you
Uh,
got the know-how, and that's the beautiful thing.
I appreciate that, bro.
And
Uh,
everything.
so Lil Durk shares harsh takes about the current state of hip hop. He dropped a tweet on X, formerly Twitter, and he said, "Hip hop ain't what it used to be." And I think a lot of people commented on it, and it sounds like the tweet got a little bit of attention. What do you take from this one, bro? What do you think?
I mean, hip hop has evolved. If we're talking about, if I'm not talking about like actually consuming like the actual music as it sounds, it's evolved in that. But I'm talking about like the accessibility to hip hop. That's what I immediately go to, and it has changed how you consumed it. Like I feel like the attention span of music is very short right now. Like you got to drop an album every fucking month or an EP every month just to let people know you're working because so much shit is out and it's so easy to release music. Like it's not an exclusive club anymore to have your music on all distribution platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember back in Des Moines, it used to be like, damn, nigga, your shit's on all platforms, nigga. Damn, how the fuck you do that? Like, damn. Hey, Cuddy's on Spotify. Yeah, nigga. You know, that used to be a big thing. Now everybody shit's on Spotify, regardless of their talent level. Like,
Yeah,
so
I would
I
agree
don't
with
know.
that too. And with the advent of the cheaper mic, you know what I mean, and home studio equipment and whatnot.
Everybody got studios.
Yeah, it ain't like, man, I got to go get some studio time. It's like I saved up, spent $150 on a mic and a mixer, and I'm recording. You know what I mean? Catch me at the crib. I'm recording in the closet.
I mean, and I think it's a good thing that it's more affordable. It gives people a chance to create their art at a affordable price, man. But it opened up the floodgates,
It did.
and then all these sites like DistroKid, CD Baby, TuneCore, fucking United Masters, like
They
fuck,
kicked
you
that
pay these
motherfucker in.
motherfuckers $12 a month. Yeah, get these motherfuckers $15 a month or some shit, and you can literally put out anything.
That's the
I
truth.
could put out anything, like so. Mm-mm.
I got to shout out my coffee cup. Uh, I got this when I was doing community service a long time ago. It is an OxyContin coffee cup, and when you put coffee
Mm-mm.
into it, it says the one to start with, the one to stick with, the one to stay with. That's dark. I don't know if
Oh.
this was. I don't know. I don't know if this is a. I don't know if this was a joke or if it was if this was actually by OxyContin, but in this post OxyContin era.
Boo this man.
Sorry, I noticed it as I picked it up and I went, oh, I'm gonna shout this motherfucker out real quick one time.
That's comedy,
But
man.
yeah, the ease of getting yourself online and sharing information, be it podcasts or getting in there and recording music and getting yourself out and getting on Spotify and YouTube and all that is simpler than ever before. And so it does make
Yeah.
it a little difficult to differentiate between who's kind of paid dues and who hasn't, and who's more of a solidified artist or who's just brand new. And so yeah, everybody's kind of performing at the same caliber, or not performing at the same caliber, but able to get in at the same standard.
Yeah, man. It's a gift and a curse, you know.
Yeah.
And then as far as the industry, for the most part, you know, they're still putting the most raunchiest, the most deadliest music out front, you know. They want that music right now. The wave is, you know, it's everybody's a junkie, man. They want everybody's popping perks, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's ODing, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, rest in peace to rich homie Quan. You feel me? Uh,
Yeah.
but that's what they want. They want our teenagers depressed, you know what I'm saying? They want them using these pills and using these drugs, you know. In our era when we was growing up, they wanted the teenagers gang banging and shooting each other, shoot them up. That's still in play, but you know, back then when we was growing up in the '90s, you know what I'm saying? We weren't the drug users like a motherfucker. Like you do white, motherfuckers look at you crazy. Like motherfucker, you do white, nigga, you a hype. You know what I'm saying? But now everybody do white, so it's the thing to do. Like for real, it's not even nobody frowns at nobody. Like you pop pills in the '90s, motherfucker look at you like what? Like this motherfucker a wild boy. But
Yeah.
now everybody does it.
And they don't hide
There's
it.
no
They don't hide it.
standards. Yeah,
Right.
like motherfuckers used to pop pills in the closet in the '90s if you did. You know what I'm saying? You got your nose dirty in the '90s in the closet. That wasn't something that you know what I'm saying. Motherfuckers wasn't feeling that. That's like another perfect example. That's like growing up. It was it was considered nasty for a man to go down on a female for a motherfucker to openly say that he bet and get down like that. He'd be like, nigga, this motherfucker eat cat, like, and clown the motherfucking shit out you. But now it's like everybody does it. Everybody's open about it. Like
Motherfuckers
it's a
talk about eating
beautiful thing.
ass.
You know what I mean? Like shit is crazy, bro. Shit is crazy.
Yeah,
Like the
they
'90s had rules and standards, dog. Like you couldn't just be a wild ass boy and get some juice. You feel me?
yeah. Well,
But now,
I
like
mean,
the
look at
goal is to
TV.
be as wild.
Look at TV. You can't back then you could barely say shit on TV. Now after 8 o'clock, you can show ass and titties or at least a little side boob or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Everything is sexualized, hypersexualized.
yeah. Yep. So we got a couple comments in here. Frank Mank up in here. Shout out Frank. Appreciate you watching with us as always, my bro. And then
Shout out my
MW
doggy Frank Love, man. We got a couple
uh
projects we need to get to. That's on me, and I'ma get her done.
hell yeah, I love to hear that. The homie MW jumped in here and he agreed with your point. He said the accessibility is both the good and bad. Everyone finds their niche, so it's hard to get big without an industry clown pushing you to do what they think they want. MW
Shout out
also said
MW.
he also said, "Yeah, you said it, gift and a curse." So,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh, Frank jumped back in there and he said, he hit us with a couple emojis and basically he said, "I appreciate you." So,
My doggy.
hell yeah. But yeah, man, there's you know, I would like to see the lyrical standards come back. That's my niche. That's my attraction to hip hop. I love the way people would push the pen game and really drop. Matter of fact, I got my notebook right here. I've been writing, been pushing
Yeah.
my pen game a little bit, and
There's
even
no
jumped on.
chance there's no chance that was strategic.
Oh no, this is where I sit and write. This is where I sit and write, right on the mic. You know what I mean? Uh, but but yeah, this is uh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's lyricism is something that appeals to me a lot, and it's a big deal to me. And so I personally would love to see more of an emphasis on lyricism and then bars and the delivery and just the dopeness of that. You know what I mean? When Snoop Dogg first came on, he had that swag and that way he talked from the West Coast, and his delivery and the wild slang that he used that a lot of people weren't hip to unless you was from that area. You know what I mean? And so when he
So let
was,
me ask you this though.
yeah,
Let me ask you this. I mean, got cut you off, but
now
I
you
gotta
good.
say it while it's fresh on my brain. See now it's not fresh. Okay, you said lyrical, and you enjoy lyrical rap. You want that to come back to the forefront. So is it safe? It's safe to say that you prefer high lyrical content over just anything else type of rap, right?
Majority of the time, yeah. If I'm clicking on a link, it's somebody that's got super duper lyrics.
Okay, so in a party scene, in a club scene, you're going clubbing, like what kind of music do you want to hear? Like, do you want to hear a club music or you want to be in the club slapping Chino XL? Because that's gonna bring you a different vibe. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, it's yeah. In that situation, you probably, I mean, you can mix in a little if you DJing. You know what I mean. You can throw a little chino up in there, but it's got to be a strategic
Yeah,
one because a lot of motherfuckers ain't just out there shaking their booty to somebody that's dropping triple entendres and just barring out on that level.
exactly. That's the point.
Yeah,
Like,
and so
so
every
the
place has
question
got its.
is there a time and place for lyrical rap, or is it everywhere? Do you want it all around you in all situations? Like, this is what I do. Like, do you ever dumb it down? Is my question, I guess.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I think in the club scene, I think that the chants and the anthems hit a little better. You know what I mean? Like you could DMX
Yeah,
DMX is something that could definitely rock in the club a lot more because he's got that call and response, and you know what I mean? Like, what you really want? You know what I mean? Like that kind of,
he got that Swiss beat,
yeah.
Swiss beats behind him with that club banger. That's what that is. I feel like too.
Yep. Yep. I agree wholeheartedly. So I think that yeah, there's a different pace for that. You know what I mean? But then I mean, if you go to a Chiefs game or something, or just a football game or something where you're trying to get hyped up, and you got Tech Nine performing, you know what I mean? He's doing
Yeah,
that. He's dropping bars and that high energy, double time,
that's a
triple
valid
time,
point.
and you know, I mean, he's hyping up the
That's
crowd.
Tech Nine is he's a rare one in there. He's gonna be one of those guys that's gonna drop science on you. He's gonna drop bars, but still have that club beat.
Yep.
So that is a very good example. You know what I'm saying? To get into the gray right there. I like
Yeah.
that. Tech Nine, he's a rare one
Appreciate that.
because he'll have that amped up rock and roll shit that'll shake the whole fucking arena and then still come in and give you science. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's like, holy fuck, nigga.
Had
Shit.
a motherfuckers hyped.
Dog, hey man, I remember seeing that fool the first time. Like, I mean, just mind blown, dog. On some absolute power shit. I think was one of the first times, and it was
Bro,
just loud.
first time I saw him, I was really just going for Bone Thugs and Harmony, but it was Bone Thugs, Cottonmouth King, Tech Nine. I still have the ticket stub, and ICP out at the Horizon Event
Valer.
Center. It was at
Okay.
Horizon. Yep, back in 2003 on the Wicked Wonka tour. And bro, I was blown away. Uh this was on a whole nother level. I seen this motherfucker get up there and just and not only that, he
Stamina,
had,
I'll be there forever be took away by the demons that
yeah,
come with the heat cleverly.
he had the spiked hair. I was like, "Who is this dude? I ain't never seen no shit like this before ever." And then the shit that's really solidified it for me, he posted up at the end of the show and sat back at the back of the stage, at the back of the venue where you first come in, and he signed autographs for everybody. And I mean, I'm talking. There was a line. That was the very first time I ever met Tech Nine, and I was blown away. I'm like, holy shit, this dude just got off stage and he's literally standing up there signing autographs, shaking hands with the fans, meeting everybody. You know what I mean? Just treating them like regular people instead of
Mhm.
that dude that's on a pedestal and ain't going to go out and intermingle and dap people up and whatnot. And so it made him more
Probably instead of like everybody else on the fucking tour.
100. Exactly. Yeah. It blew my mind. But yeah, Yeah, they broke the mold when they made the homie. You know what I mean?
Bro, his stage show is just undeniable, and if you ever been around him, if you ever got a chance to shake his hand or chop it up a little bit, I've done both. You know what I'm saying? And his aura is crazy, dog. It's weird, nigga. It's like you walk next to him like, oh,
Yeah, bro is
like that
so
motherfucker.
he goes out of his way just to shake up with everybody and just show mad love, and he doesn't, you know what I mean? He treats everybody just like one of the homies instead of like being on that weird celebrity shit, you know?
Yeah,
He's a good dude. We got
I fuck
another
with Tech 9.
my bad. We got another comment in here. Frank hit us with the 3 fire emojis. Appreciate you, Frank. The comment section is jumping off heavy right now. Frank just hit us one more time. He said, hands down, one of the GOATs. Real talk.
Talk to him, Frank. Hey, there's zero denying that, in my opinion. When it comes to flow, I'm all about flow, similar to Steve-O. You know what I'm saying? Tech 9 aces that. Then beat selection, in my opinion, he usually aces that. You know what I'm saying? And then topics, songwriting ability, and performances. It's a no-brainer, dog.
Yeah. Man, I just watched the behind the scenes with him and Dewey the Dawn in the studio recording at Strange Land. Blown away by the whole process and getting to see the behind the scenes and the video and everything. It was fire. We got another shout out in the comment section. Comics is jumping off heavy today. I appreciate everybody chiming in and tuning in. Make sure you smash that thumbs up for us real quick one time. And but yeah, everybody's heavy in the comments and acting. So I appreciate it, man. GMP Squad Music TV said, "Yo, we appreciate you tuning in with us on a Sunday morning."
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, we got a question from the viewer section. MW said, "Yo, here's a question for both of you guys, mainly for my man Steve because I know him better." And then we lost the question. I think he's still typing it.
Way to go, Steve.
Hey, I messed it up. Nah, I think he's changing the question. So, but yeah, we got a heavy presence online right now. We got lots of people watching, lots of people in the chat. So I appreciate everybody chiming in. And Ray, you know what? I'm gonna give you credit for this one because you said Sunday morning before football jumps off, and it's active right now. People are up, people are tuned in, people are watching. So
Yeah,
credit to you
it's
for
about
this
to go
one, my
down,
bro.
man.
Hell yeah.
NFL Sunday, baby. Hey,
well, and that's
y'all let us know who your team is in the comment section too, man.
Oh, there we go. That's a good one. So speaking of football, there's a lot going on today. I just went through and was peeping it out. The noon games are insane. We got Panthers and Saints, Vikings and Giants, Patriots and Bengals, Steelers and Falcons, Texans and Colts, and Cardinals and Bills all jumping off at noon today. That's fucking crazy.
So I'm interested in the Texans and Colts for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Who's your favorite in that
those
one?
young quarterbacks. I'm going Texans. I haven't seen enough from Anthony Richardson. He's been injured. Jonathan Taylor's a bona fide running back. He's coming off a injured season. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see him bounce back. Michael Pittman will be their number one receiver. I think he's going to be effective if Anthony Richardson can stay healthy. But I'm obligated to go with Houston, man. They got the young quarterback. They got the young quarterback, you know what I'm sizzling. They just traded for Stephon Diggs, you know what I'm saying? Tank Dell over there, like, shit, man. They the hype right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the Houston train right now. So
I ain't tapped in enough on Houston to really comment, but I will say I'm about to go to Texas, so I ain't talking no shit on Texas. Nah.
Man, just wear your Cowboys hat. You'll be okay.
There we go. Nah, man, this is Iowa Wolves, baby.
Nah, man. Check this out, man. Nah, hell no.
All right, so we got GMP Squad. Oh, go ahead. My bad, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got some comments in there. GMP Squad said Steelers, baby. Frank Mank in there with the Patriots Nation. And MW said the question didn't come through. I'm asking, what 3 songs would you recommend if I want to get into more of a lyric style hip hop than the classic crap we hear on the radio? Okay, I like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna tell you. For me, one is gonna be King Crooked. That's KXNG. KXNG King Crooked, and the song is called Shay Cotton. Shay
Okay.
Cotton.
So that's the one. You gonna give him 3 or you want to give him 1?
Oh, you want me to give him 3?
If you give him 3, I'll give him 3, and
Uh,
then we'll just let him pick.
okay, okay, and then let's go.
I feel
You
like
gotta
you're gonna
take him
steal one
there
of mine
though.
because I already got one in my head. But it's
No,
probably the
I ain't
same
going
one.
to. I'm gonna go wild.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, Tech Nine, Seepage.
I like it.
Oh my goodness, that shit is stupid. And then let's go. Let's go. Eminem, Godzilla.
Ooh, nice, nice. Okay. Uh, okay. I'm gonna go Psychology 101. That's the album with Tech
Mm-hmm.
Nine. Uh, it's a Tech Nine collabos album, and it's got. So I'm gonna go Psychology, which is the self-titled track, and I was thinking you was probably gonna go the King Crooked Chino XL Psychology track, so that's why I was like, I'm trying to hang on to this one, but yeah, that's so I'd go that one. I'd go. Oof, I'm gonna throw a Slaughterhouse one in there. What's a
Damn,
good?
that made me think of one.
What was the hammer? What was the
Hammer
hammer?
Dance.
Hammer Dance. There we go. Hammer Dance. And I'm trying to think of another real just if I went just Chino XL, I would probably go. Oh, what's one of my favorites that he does where he just bars out? Off the Reconstruction. Oh, fuck. Let me think on that one. Let me try and think of that whole album is just nothing but bars.
Yeah, it is.
He went yeah, it's called the Black Rosary Reconstruction. Uh you know what? Bad Man Bible. We'll go Bad Man Bible on that one. That one he just snaps. So GMP Squad says I got 3 too. So if you want to jump in the comments, let us know what you think are 3 just jamming out lyrical masterpieces. So I like this. I like this.
Honorable mention, King Crooked and Joel Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? The song is called Heat Wave.
Oh, nice. By the Heat Makers, I think, isn't it?
Sheesh.
Killers. Joel Ortiz and King Crooked are 2 of the dudes from Slaughterhouse that are on another level with the bars. So I second that, Ray.
Oh my gosh.
Matter of fact, I was moving the other day and I'm still putting some stuff from boxes back on the shelves and whatnot. And I pulled out that a California album that you put me up on from King Crooked that I got. And I got the autographed one. It got a little scuffed up in the move, but it's looking clean. It's looking clean. I need to get it put in an appropriate spot so it's on display. So
that's what's up, man.
Hell yeah.
Back he's working on a new album. He's about to give us Good vs. Evil 3.
That's hard. That's hard. On another level, you put me up on game the other day. I'm not sure where you heard it, but you do you remember the album you told me about from Chino? I'll go ahead and hand this one off to you.
No, talk about it. That's your man.
RIP Chino XL. Apparently he had some unreleased music for a new project that's coming out. What was the name of it? I
think it's Darkness and Colors.
Yeah, that's hard. That's a hard title. I fuck with that. And that's supposed to be coming in like 3 weeks. He's supposed to have a new album. So that's
I got that information from M80.
Okay, dope.
I seen him post about it. So yes.
That's hard.
Shout out M80.
Yeah. M80 Almighty Extraordinaire. Appreciate you chiming in with us, MW. He said, good show, y'all. I'm out. So GMP Squad said, who brought Slaughterhouse into town? I love Slaughterhouse. Their album was gas. Well, in 2009 on the KOD tour, I brought them to town.
Hello.
They had
I was like, well, you want to take this one?
there was a there was another show after that at the same venue. I'm not sure who promoted that one. Uh, that was their follow up show when they came to town, which I think that they were underrated. Unfortunately, that was when they were on Shady Records, and
That's the one where Joe Budden went to jail.
yep, yeah. And unfortunately, they were not. The attendance wasn't appropriate. We'll say that much because
Right.
for what we had gifted to us for 20 or $25, you know what I mean? Like that place should have been packed, in my opinion. The caliber of MCs that were on that stage, and the even if you wasn't even into that, you know what I mean, the legendary status of their independent careers, not to mention the collection of careers that y'all got for $25 on stage or whatever the price it was back then. I'm assuming it was probably 25, 20, whatever. A lot of people slept on that shit, so it's unfortunate. And I think as a promoter, that makes it tough to gauge because you look at that and you go, "These dudes are fucking all stars," uh, and and at that point they were signed to Shady Records. So even if you just went off of that hype,
But is it possible that it was poorly promoted?
it could be.
Is
But
that a
you would think,
possibility?
I mean, yeah, but you would think that that shit would just spread like wildfire once the word was, that you announce a tour.
I know what you're saying.
You know what
You
I mean?
think
You're
you'll
like,
see a
damn,
post
everybody
on
should know.
Facebook and then it just goes viral locally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. You're right. But man, that's why Des Moines is so tricky, dog. The market is so tricky, man.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, dog. I guess if any of us promoters knew the market, shit, we'd never take no L's. We'd only put our money in on shit we'd win.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't
Well,
know
and
any promoters not taking L's right now.
you know
At
the
some
wild
point,
the wild part, you can have kind of a half attendance or quarter attendance show, but the real come up can be the bar. You know what I mean? So you can salvage and unfortunately, that isn't something realistic for us.
right,
But if you own a venue, you know what I mean, per se, and you got a half-ass attendance, and but people are still drinking, you know what I mean? You could move some liquor and make some money. You know what I mean? You can salvage a poorly attended show with alcohol sales, but that doesn't always work. So sometimes that could keep shit afloat, but not in our case.
yeah, man, I had a beautiful show last night at Lefty's Live Music, man.
That's what you were saying, bro. Props, man. It sounds like the lineup was very nice too. A lot of high caliber artists.
A lot of high caliber singers, you know what I'm saying? Some musicians. Hey, there was a lot of people that I've never heard before. So it was a lot of people that performed last night was their first time touching the mic at Lefties. You know what I'm saying? So
That's dope.
shout out my doggy Entree. You know what I'm saying? We put this on together and it was successful, man. Shout out Tone the Boss, you know what I'm saying, for coming out and showing out with us. By the way, they're gonna be at Riverview Park today during the day. They got a they got a festival going on there today, and then tonight they're gonna be at your private bar for the Iowa Music Awards tour. So
That's what's up.
yeah, if you're available for that, get your booties down there, Riverview Park or motherfucking your private bar in West Des Moines. Fuck with Tone the Boss and all them. Uh, we had a singer called a lady named Cash Lee. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she was arguably the best voice of the night. Hey, she could sing like a mother. You know what I'm talking about, boy?
Hell yeah.
And then there's another one that was insane. Think her name was Jayana or Jayana something. I'm sorry if I'm slaughtering your name, Jayana. Crazy dope, crazy dope. And I don't want to forget nobody. Everybody was crazy dope, man. But them are the two that to me just took it up a notch. And then of course Entree did his thing as well. And maybe I'm forgetting a few names, you know what I'm saying? But it was a nice event, man.
I was reading comments, so I might have missed it, but I think you said the homie T Bear was up in there too, Hometown Camp.
T Bear was up in there for sure. And T Bear did T Bear. He came up in there and did the homies intro off our classic mixtape, the homies. And
Love that.
yeah, man. It's always a party when the OG T Bear's in the building.
Hell yeah. That's dope. So we got a comment from Anthony Jackson. He said, YouTube doesn't have DMs. I said, yeah, I don't think they offer that yet. What's up? So we'll wait and see if he comments back. Uh, sounds like he was trying to maybe say something to us. So Anthony, if you got something you want to throw out there, just drop it in the chat and we'll respond accordingly. I don't know. But so it sounds like there was an ongoing lawsuit between Eminem's 8 Mile Style publishing company and Spotify. It was filed in 2019 for $40 million, accusing Spotify of owing money for billions of streams, and saying Spotify deceptively claimed to have the proper license to some of Eminem's songs when they didn't. Unfortunately, this comes to us from Hip Hop DX. Unfortunately, Music Business Worldwide reports that a Tennessee judge has ruled in Spotify's favor, even though he admitted that they did not have the proper song licenses. Quote, while Spotify's handling of composer copyrights appears to have been seriously flawed, any right to recover damages based on those flaws belongs to those innocent rights holders who were genuinely harmed. He goes on to say, quote, not ones who, like 8 Mile Style, had every opportunity to set things right and simply chose not to do so for no apparent reason, other than that being the victim of infringement pays better than being an ordinary licensor. So I think he's and that's end quote. My interpretation of that is he's saying, why didn't you say something earlier and correct this, I guess, instead of letting it tally up to higher sum of money, maybe. I don't know, but hopefully it gets corrected. I know a lot of people are upset about, this kind of ties into our previous conversation. Everybody kind of is excited, and rightfully so, to get their music on Spotify and kind of have that as a milestone in your career and a badge of honor that, hey, I made it to this point in my career and you can catch me on all platforms. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Apple, I'm on Spotify. But in the same instance, you ain't really making much for income off of
Man,
your
it doesn't
music.
even matter anymore. Like, there's no honor in saying that you're on all platforms anymore because now they just raised the bar. You know what I'm saying? They moved the finish line now. Oh, you're on Spotify. Shit, you got motherfucking 200,000 listeners. If you ain't got at least 100K listeners, your ass ain't shit. Don't come around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, dog. Like, insane numbers. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and then you find you look at a local artist on there and go look up at his numbers and shit. This motherfucker got 125,000 monthly listeners and shit. But I have never in my life heard of this man. Never seen him perform in the city, but he's from here and shit. I'm not talking about nobody specific, you know what I'm saying? But it's shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, dog. Like, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's sometimes those numbers just don't jive, right? You look at it and you go, how do you have 100,000 subs on YouTube, but your videos only have, 1,000
Yeah.
views on each one or something? Like, them numbers don't really correlate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then this is how you really know if it's fake. You know what I'm saying? You get in the comments. You jump in that comment section. It'll be saying some corny ass shit like, "This is the greatest song I've ever heard. I love this song so much. I sang this every single day when I first wake up." Like, just dumb corny ass shit that somebody would never ever in life say. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, some AI generated shit or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my kids sang this song every single day on our way to church.
Shower
Like, oh,
hits.
yeah. Oh, y'all saying pop that pussy on the way to church, huh? All right, yeah. Come on, man.
Frank Mank said, "Shit's wild."
Man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I still don't have like hella hits or nothing, but I got a few videos that did well that we put, you know what I'm saying, some money behind and got some great results, you know what I'm sizzling. But we did it the right way. And you know what I'm saying? You can read the comments, you can see the likes and shit. The shit correlates. You dig?
Yeah.
All that all that having 250,000 views and shit, and nigga, you from Des Moines and shit, but you got 3 or 4 comments and you know what I'm saying, 9 likes. Like that shit don't add up to me. Not
Yeah.
saying motherfucker bought it, but it red flagged to me. I don't know. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. You would
Maybe
think
it
there
is
would,
genuine.
you got that much attention with views, you would think that there would be a substantial number of likes for those number of views and or comments or both.
Or dislikes, anything like shit, man. You figure if 125,000 people like it, you should have more than 5 comments. I feel like.
Amen. Amen. Yeah. I'm with it. I'm with it. Uh what else did we have going on? Oh, you know what? Shit, I almost slept on this. I've been jamming it. Have you heard The Force yet? LL Cool J's new album?
Nah, man, I've been seeing ads like crazy all over my socials for me to purchase the autographed copy. So I think I have to do that. I fuck with Cool J the long way. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my senseis. You know what I'm saying? I unmentioned sensei in this rap game to me. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
LL Cool J is very slept on, very underrated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I
Uh,
will be getting that.
So yeah, I would suggest you move on it quickly. I think the vinyls were starting to sell out yesterday when they dropped them, but they got autographed vinyl now for $30 a pop through his Rock the Bells website. I got an email last night, jumped on it real quick and snagged me up one. So I'm excited. I got actually I'm a super fan, you know what I mean? And so I bought me the CD because they hadn't announced vinyl and I should have held out, but that's cool. I got me the CD autographed and now I got the vinyl autographed too. So maybe I'll just let the CD go on YouTube or something like that. Maybe we'll do a giveaway and we'll send that out to a lucky fan or something, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, that's dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I felt the same way as you. I was like, I got to jump on this. You know what I mean? He's one of the legends. He's a goat, and and I got this is a piece of history in my mind. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, you couldn't get you a signed album. You know what I mean? Maybe you was a lucky dude that was somehow backstage at a show and you had the album with you or whatever, and you was able to get somebody to sign it. But in my mind, it's something that belongs on the wall as a piece of art. You know what I mean? That's a
Yeah, I
that's an
love that
autograph.
nigga.
Yeah,
Love
but,
that nigga.
I mean,
The
from
nigga
his
would take a muscle bound man and put his face in the sand. You understand?
hey, that's a bar right there. That's a bar right there.
The
Uh,
motherfucker would take a muscle bound man and put his face in the sand. You understand? Don't nobody
yeah,
want that smoke, nigga.
yeah, that motherfucker's arms are big as most people's thighs. He ain't fucking around. Uh, yeah, he's the real deal. I think we lost Ray for a quick second. Hopefully he get back in here. Uh, oh,
Bad.
Ray, I think we lost you. I think you froze, bro. But yeah, LL is definitely that guy, without a doubt. There I've been jamming it. Snoop is on the track number one for the disc, and it's definitely hard as could be. I'm definitely with that. There we go. Raise back, raise back.
What is?
Yeah, track number one has LL Cool J on it and Snoop Dogg. That's a hard track. I can't think of the name of it off top. I might have to cheat here real quick. But there's some super dope features on there. Yeah, the whole album is produced by Q-Tip.
I
Um,
didn't know that.
yeah, and I think that I think it's got some real bangers on there. My man Eminem is on there. At 56, LL Cool J is probably in my mind in his rhyme prime. You know what I mean? Like he's crushing it, bro. He's crushing it. Like
The nigga said Ty Smith got bars at 56. Get the
killing
fuck
it, bro.
what?
He's on a whole nother level. Uh yeah.
Man,
It's
that's
his 14th
hilarious.
album and he wanted to he so apparently Q-Tip classifies it as traditional hip hop. He thinks it should be in its own category or adult contemporary hip hop, which I would agree with. I like it. You know what I mean? And it's talking about more cultural shit. Um, he he's got the LL Cool J ladies songs on there where he's talking about lover man vibes.
You fucking
Uh,
right.
but he's also got some hardcore old school rap and he's you know what I mean, he's just being LL on a lot of this shit too, but he talks about uh stuff that cultural stuff that has meaning. You know what I mean? Stuff of substance, and I think that that's dope. You know what I mean?
Man, you remember his TV show In the
And
House?
NCIS. Oh, okay. You went further back. I thought you were talking about NCIS in
Nah,
the
hell
house.
nah. I'm talking
Yeah,
about In the House. You
yeah,
remember that?
yep,
Man, I used to love that sitcom.
yeah,
He used to play for the Raiders on there and got an injury and shit.
yeah. He's hard, bro. He's been in it for the longest. I think he dropped his first album in '84.
Yeah, it had Alfonso Ribeiro was in that bitch and Kim Wayans.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
he's taking me back now.
For those that don't know, that's Carlton from Family Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a comment from Frank Mank up in here. He said, "What about that Polk County track?" Oh, we better talk about this one because that's a hard one right there.
You don't say.
Drop dropped on all platforms.
Man, Polk County, man, that's me and my super friends coming together, man, to represent the area and the culture that we're from. You feel me? Hey, it's an all-star lineup.
Brr, brr, brr,
Explicit, yeah,
brr.
talk that shit. Explicit did his thing. It was produced by my in-house producer, my cousin DJ Q. You know what I'm saying? Feeding me an endless supply of slaps. Hey, it features who's on that motherfucker? D Man's on that motherfucker. Smooth G's on that thing. Chemist is on that thing. Uh, uh, Crazy Baby's on that thing. Chris Jones is on that thing. HB the King. Trip Shelton's on that thing.
The
T
hit,
Bear. Uh,
Big Flow.
Big motherfucking Flow, nigga. That's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Putting it down, nigga. Like, hey, my cousin Big Flow is a professional gangster rapper. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And he's a professional G in real life too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, niggas ain't
Oh
like that.
yeah,
Hey,
Jilla.
my nigga Smooth G, my OG Smooth G's on that thing, holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's always a pleasure to fuck with Smooth G. That's good folks right there at all times. We're gonna be locking in at the top of next year for a joint album, so you don't want to miss that. Steve, you better make sure you send me a couple beats so you can get a couple records on that joint.
I'm with it.
Man. But yeah, Polk County, it's out right now on all platforms. It's something for the city. I hope people can enjoy it. Oh, and shout out my nigga Willie T.
Yeah, and HB the
My,
Kang. I think that's the full
yeah.
track listing.
HB the King and my nigga Willie T. Eastside Willie T. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. Big bro came through and threw a killer outro on there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he's comedy as a motherfucker, but he's solid as hell. And Willie T is hip hop. You feel me? So
This is a perfect segue. Can we did we get word back on the thing we was talking about maybe doing with Willie T? Can we talk about that?
yeah, we could talk about it. I actually talked to him and I told him I had something for him. I didn't get into details, but you could tell the details right now, just in case he's watching.
We was so shout out to Willie T from Des Moines. Much respect. Ray and I was talking about doing an intro for this new project we got coming, A Field of Dreamers. We shot the album cover already. My man Cap is on the mixing and mastering. I got up with him. He said he was gonna hit the computer extra hard last night. I'm hoping that maybe we got something coming tonight that we can send y'all way here real soon to kind of start chumming the water, if you will. You know what I mean? Just getting the sharks out and letting them know, hey, this is something out here. Something out here because it's the real deal.
So, you being the CEO of MCTV Records or Productions or LLC or all the above, do you foresee this project dropping this year?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I think we're September 8th right now. I think we're looking at vinyl. Uh,
Okay. Oh my God.
I think we're looking at a vinyl release of Christmas. That's the target. I'm working on a website. I'm gonna go ahead and just look weird with my leg up like that.
That was the I made it stance. You heard me, motherfucker. I said vinyl, nigga. I'm working
Thought
on
I
the
was gonna be
website,
comfortable.
nigga.
Yeah, got a little captain in him.
He said, nigga, we know you made it, man.
uh, I think we're looking at some vinyl coming out for Christmas. Working on a website so we can offer that,
I like
and
that.
we're going to start taking pre-orders as soon as we get all the details locked in, and we'll ideal. That's ideal. That's ideal. If everything works out correctly, either way, the record's coming this year. But I think we can get some signed vinyls and have them coming out for pre-orders, and we'll probably press up 300 copies of the album and see what we
We'll
can do
have
with it.
compact disc too, baby.
We're gonna
We'll
have
have
CDs,
compact.
signed vinyls. Yeah, it's
And we're
gonna
gonna have the merch, the shirts. Like we're going
this
all out, nigga.
this is gonna be one that y'all really gonna want to get in on, and it's gonna be a Des Moines milestone with something that motherfuckers gonna be talking about for years. It's gonna stand the test of time without a doubt.
It's man, I'm very proud of this project and the short span of time that it came together. Uh we got all killers on this shit, man. Like and I know motherfuckers always hype up their own projects and they always say how dope it is and all this, you know what I'm saying, all this crazy shit. Like this is the dopest song of the year. This is gonna be the best album of the year. Look, dude, hey, I don't even get into all that, but I will tell you that the motherfucking folks, the fans, they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you what it, I don't gotta tell you. Okay. I'm that confident in this track listing and these collaborators on this project that this is some solid Des Moines shit. I'm not saying you're gonna love every single record. I'm not gonna say every single record is a slap, but collectively, I feel like it's gonna be hard for motherfuckers to say this ain't some solid Des Moines rap.
Yeah. Frank Mang jumped in there with a bunch of emojis and a whole lot of love, and rightfully so, because Frank's heard it. Frank's heard some of this album. You
Frank's
know what I mean?
on the album.
Ayo. Burr, 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 burr.
Frank's on the motherfucking album. You feel me? So
Hell yeah.
it's
This
all killers, man.
It really is. It really is. And I try and keep it flatline, you know what I mean? And unbiased in my opinions and shit, even when I'm involved in it. I know that can be
Yeah.
difficult,
Yeah,
but
and that's very true.
this motherfucker right here, this shit is on another level. If y'all sleep on this one, that's your own fault, because this motherfucker right here, people gonna be talking about.
I feel like you're gonna be obligated to at least find out what's going on. I'm not
Amen.
saying, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna love it and cherish it like we will, but you're gonna be obligated to at least be like, man, what the fuck the hype about, man? These niggas can't rap. You know what I'm saying? These niggas can't rap.
It's gonna set that bar at a whole nother level. Let me tell
Who
you.
the fuck Ray West? This nigga think he's from California. This nigga can't rap. Talk about Des Moines West Side. This nigga from California. He got LA on his face.
They gonna test Ray for performance enhancing drugs after this one.
Oh, dog. Motherfuckers, I got IA tatted on my face. Motherfuckers coming, why you got LA on your face? Like,
I put it on my chest. I got it right here.
yeah. Why you got LA tattooed on your chest though? You in Iowa.
Yeah, that's IA, baby.
Yeah, they ain't ready for that.
Nah, it's on another level. It's gonna be on another level. Uh, on that note, there's a lot of football going on today. I made a commitment to Ray that we would get off early enough that he would not have to jeopardize any of his hip hop for jumping on here on a Sunday with me. I think we hit all the topics. Lots of football. Raiders
We
versus
need to talk
Chargers.
more. Yeah, we need to talk more football. We need to talk more football.
Raiders and Chargers jumping off at 325. Cowboys versus Browns. I know Ray ain't gonna miss that.
Dallas Cowboys versus the motherfucking Browns. Dak Prescott.
Breaking news. We lost you for a quick second there, but I think what Ray is saying right now while we lost him is that Dak Prescott. Yeah, I lost you for a hot second, bro. You're back. You're back. Hit him with the
The
breaking news
NFL
again.
gods was like, fuck all that.
We didn't. They weren't gonna give us the exclusive. We didn't get to break the news.
Steve cut me out. He was like, nigga, this ain't no Chiefs news. Yeah.
Nah.
Man, Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott just signed, man, 4 years. I think it's $240 million. You know, hey, we're going to work today, man. We're playing the Cleveland Browns. Deshaun Watson you're in trouble, buddy. You know,
I
talk
love
about
it. I love it.
man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good day for hip hop. It's gonna be a good day for football.
Yeah, and then the Rams versus the Lions tonight. That's going to be interesting. You know, I think people are underestimating the Rams.
I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if we didn't talk about yesterday's football as well. What'd you think about the? I, I seen I seen your face. What'd you think about that Iowa State game, bro?
So I think the Cyclones won. They obviously won, and they deserve to get that win because Iowa did everything they could to lose that game. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not impressed by the offense. Kirk Ferentz should go retire and enjoy his money and spend time with his family. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his grandkids and shit like that. Just give it up. Like this Iowa shit is fried. It's difficult being an Iowa Hawkeyes fan, dog. It really is.
And you guys got arguably one of the strongest defenses in the game, right? Like, I mean, you're up there anyways.
I mean, it's always a decent, strong defense. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is the offense is always very trash, very bland. Like
Okay.
just like you could go to sleep watching Iowa games, dog. Like this shit ain't fun.
And this is more Ray's lane than it is mine, but I was told that Iowa State's kicker, that was the first time he'd ever played in an NFL, or not, I'm sorry, not NFL, but a college,
NCAA.
yeah, NCAA game. And he made that 54-yard kick. So that's pretty impressive for that young man.
That's all right.
All right, y'all. Drop us a comment. Let us know what you think. Who you watching today? And how'd you feel about college yesterday? Because there was a ton of games going on yesterday.
Man, Colorado got their asses whipped.
Oof. That's gotta hurt. They
Man,
were
they went
strong
down.
last year.
Boy, they went down to Nebraska, boy. Shit.
Oh, the Huskers was on them, huh?
Boy, that offensive line was terrible. Shador Sanders reportedly threw his offensive line under the bus too.
Oh shit.
What a terrible leader.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
If that's the case, what a terrible leader. Nigga,
Facts.
even if it was all their fault, and it's clearly their fault, you don't get out there on no public platform and man,
We win together, we lose together, baby.
man, you get out there and you own that shit. Like, man, I had to get rid of the ball quicker. You know what I'm saying? My offensive line, they was under pressure. They did what they could do. Ultimately, I just need to make better decisions. You got to own it, even if it ain't true. You got to own it.
I'm with you. All right, on that thought, we're going to close it out for today so Ray can get to football. I got a couple of errands I got to run. I got to weed whack the yard and clean this motherfucker up before I look too crazy. That's my alarm going off telling me get your shit together. It's time to work.
Right. We've been working.
Hell yeah. Man, I appreciate everybody chiming in today. The comment section is heavy duty. GMP Squad, Anthony Jackson, Frank Mankloke, MW, all the commenters today, everybody that jumped in and watched with us, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all tuning in on this Sunday morning and give us your time. Thank you very much for the thumbs up, the likes, and the subs, and everybody that chimed in with us. Until next time, it's your boy, that motherfucker Steve for EmceeTV.
This your boy Big Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the coast. And they know.
And we out, y'all. Peace.